Now go and turn me loose. I'm getting in my groove. I'm being real good right now. Now go and turn me loose. You know I can't lose. Now go and turn me loose. Come on, baby, I'm all in my zone. The way that I'm rocking, you know that it's on. Last record was truly imperial. We're back in the lab making new material.
Coming up next, the Pacers taking on the Trailblazers. For the Pacers, they know each game is a test of their physical endurance and mental focus. Another challenge lies ahead.
I'm just saying, I make this in 2 days.
It is evident I do better when I feel like the world against me and think I should never win. Catch a stop and pocket profit every morning. Pussy me. He had to get it out the mud and rise up out the center me. Catch me early like Sunday school. Sunday suit. Pastor play with the fool. Me, I just keep it cool. He tell me dirty. Ask for my dirty money. Talking wash away my sins like Jesus opened the laundry.
All right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. And giving us the rundown from the sidelines, reporter Allie LaForce. So here's Portland's starting group. We've got Klingon, Drew Holiday out there with Damian Lillard. Then it's Denny Avdia, and it's Kamare in at the 3. And for the Pacers, Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. And it's Zubats in at the center position, locking down the middle. You know, on paper, this looks like a lopsided matchup, but anything could happen in the NBA, Grant.
That is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, a team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of a game.
And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Unselfishness from Lillard has no problem giving the ball up, especially when he's got a guy wide open.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Off the outside, out left to the wing. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Zubats. Siakam against Holiday. Pass to Zubats. Nembhard with it. And the layup is good.
Setting an aggressive tone early, challenging the heart of that defense.
And you think about the value Andrew Nembhard provides. Clark, he really excels at running the offense.
He's the quintessential point guard, B.A. Has a great feel for setting up his teammates for what they're trying to get done. Plays with tremendous pace and great confidence. Typically doesn't over-dribble and is unafraid of any moment.
Lillard against Halliburton. Again, the miss by Portland. The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Rick Carlisle and I got a chance to talk for a bit.
A main focus on their defense? Damian Lillard, the dynamic point guard. Coach telling me what sticks out to me about Lillard is his heart. He plays way bigger than his size. He raises the level of everyone around him. A true leader. Lillard, one of the most respected players in the league, Brian.
Okay, thank you, Allie. She got a piece of it. Avdia from outside gets the 3 to fall.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. And the dunk by Halliburton.
High energy throwdown that time by Halliburton, not wasting any time or motion.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Now here's Holiday. He's guarded by Nembhard. For 3, here's Lillard. Another 3 for Portland.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. Trailing by 2. It was stolen by Lillard. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. And it's in there. Lillard's got 7 points in the game.
Lillard is tough in there. Muscling that one home.
About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Sharp, he's checked in for Lillard.
Tyrese Halliburton, 1 shot.
You love the seemingly endless energy that Halliburton gives his team. Always pushing himself to deliver his best effort on every play, every day.
Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5. Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Now here's Nembhard. He's closely guarded. Nesmith passes to Nembhard. Over Sharp. The shot by Nembhard, no good.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Here's Avdia. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. He's got 5.
And, you know, this is Drew Holiday's role. He's out there to run the offense and get his guys going.
Halliburton, the pass to Nesmith. Kicks it out to Siakam. Avdia with a steal. Now the Blazers on the move. Up ahead. And the basket by Holiday.
You know, Holiday is one of those rare guards who's as physical as any other player on the floor. Holiday busting it up inside.
Outside for Halliburton. Hits the trifecta.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out. Brings it.
Pass to Kamari. Here's Sharp. Now Avdia. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line could be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
McConnell passes to Huff. Pass to Toppin. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Now here's Lillard. 1 second left. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Trailblazers out in front, leading by 6. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
So far, they've had a lot of success off fast break plays, and they'll probably continue to push the tempo as much as possible.
You know, another point I'd like to add is that they've had tremendous success early on converting turnovers and turning those into points.
So the Trailblazers 5 right now. They've got Shaedon Sharp, Robert Williams out there with Jeremy Grant. Then there's Scoot Henderson, and it's Lillard in at the 1. Well, Brad, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there were so many great players, Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
Pacers trail by 5. Halliburton outside. And Clark, a big part of Tyrese Halliburton's effectiveness, he is tall for a point guard.
Yeah, and you see that across the league, Brian. More and more teams making sure they get size on the perimeter. I mean, they're looking for length in the backcourt, and if you can find it in your point guard, that's even better. And Tyrese Halliburton, a poster guard for long, elite-level point guards.
Clark, we hear a lot of talk about Halliburton's supreme court vision. Just how good is it?
I think it's phenomenal, B.A. To be the facilitator that he is, you've got to have an understanding of what you're trying to run, but also a feel for how to get people shots and to adjust on the fly to what the defense is providing. And it's feel as much as it is skill, feeling where defenders are, feeling where your teammates are or might be. And that is a gift, and he's honed that in a way that's made him one of the top dime droppers in the league.
Halliburton drives. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. They get the rebound. Here's Sharp. No good on the shot. Oh, nice D from Walker. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Toppin outside. Williams grabs the board.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Grant, the pass to Lillard. Fires the three. Look at Lillard making it look easy.
You just cannot permit Lillard to get into a zone from deep. I mean, once that happens, you can't turn the valve off.
Halliburton, good. Halliburton's got 6 here in the quarter.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Grant with a screen on McConnell. For 3, here's Lillard. Pacers with a rebound. Halliburton outside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Scoot Henderson.
Nice job by Halliburton, showing you the toughness that time, going right into that defense and drawing the foul.
A big group substitution here for Indiana. Zubats, he's checked in for Huff. Siakam comes in for Toppin. Neesmith, he's checked in for Walker. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. And a new group getting ready for Portland. Klingon, he's checked in for Williams. Avdia comes in for Grant. Kamara, he's checked in for Sharp. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Henderson. Holiday up top. 6 to shoot. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. It's good. Avdia's got 9.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
Indiana. Showtime. Your basic breaking dance crew.
And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Here's Halliburton. The finish inside from Halliburton.
Like the way Halliburton continues to take more responsibility on the offensive end. His game warrants that he does that.
Pass to Klingon. Now here's Holiday. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Neesmith. Siakam with it. Avdia picks him up. Siakam, the pass to Zubats. Nembhard outside. Outside Neesmith. Halliburton outside. Here's Nembhard. The shot off that time. Ooh, good work defensively by Holiday. Avdia passes to Lillard. And a miss there on the triple.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Zubats. Indiana making a switch here. McConnell's checked in. And also a switch here from Portland. Sharp's checked in. On defense, the Trailblazers. It's a 3-point game. Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. Clock at 6. Back to Nembhard. Over Avdia. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
Pass to Sharp. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Trailblazers lead by 3.
And his athleticism is big for sharp in the post. And he can finish with either hand as well. So he'll get a lot of points down low there in his career.
Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. Misses from close range. The Trailblazers have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Avdia. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
Simple. The closer you are to the hoop, the better your chance to score.
Siakam, pass to Nesmith. Back to Siakam. 4 seconds left. And it's good on the lay-in. Siakam's got his second basket of the game. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Trailblazers up by 3. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks so much, Rick. What did you think of your team's offensive execution in the first half?
We got to get it moving more. We got to get it driven more. They're very physical. You're trying to run plays. They blow all that stuff up. And so bottom line with our offense, we got to get some more stops. That'll help our offense.
Defense leads to offense. Thanks, Coach.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're measuring up the shot. Give it up for our contestants.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. And it's Zubats in at the 5, down low. That's the 5 for the Pacers. Now the first 7.5 seasons of Pascal Siakam's career were in Toronto. But Clark, a fresh start here with the Pacers.
You know, it's great for the Indiana Pacers because Pascal Siakam wanted to be part of this group. He saw a nucleus of young talent that had a chance to be competitive in the East and chase a championship. So he signed a nice big contract this summer to remain a key contributor for them moving forward. Actually, he'll be the hub of the wheel along with Tyrese Halliburton.
Halliburton misses. Portland leading by 6. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Holiday surveying the floor. And the Blazers getting another bucket right there.
Boy, what a sweet touch from the mid-range from Holiday. I like seeing him capitalize from this area of the floor.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Into the lane. Through the contact. Tyrese Halliburton.
Great speed displayed that time by Tyrese Halliburton. Went right to the rack when he saw the gap in the defense.
For 3, here's Lillard. It's rebounded by Zubats. Pacers trail by 6. Pass to Halliburton. The body control of Halliburton. Tough.
Very good composure and control that time by Halliburton, not allowing that physical defense to affect his shot at all.
Tries it from 16. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
With the utmost belief in his game, he's able to beat opponents in a number of ways.
Here's Nembhard. And that one drops for him. Nimard's got 6.
Sweet dime that time from Halliburton. This combo guard has really impressive floor awareness, folks.
Halliburton against Lillard. Launches a 3. Lillard can't get that one to fall.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. Back to Halliburton. The 3. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam. Siakam's got 4 assists in the game. Portland has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Off the outside. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Siakam. And here's Nimhard. Kicks it out to Siakam. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. For Portland, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Here's Klingon. He's guarded by Zubac. Again, the miss by Portland.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
And it's slammed in by Zubac. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Pass to Klingon. Holiday with the ball. From 12 feet. Up again. The shot no good. Here's Indiana. They're on an 11-2 run. Siakam outside. Halliburton against Avdia. Halliburton, the pass to Nimard. Back to Halliburton. 5 to shoot. Avdia pulls it in. Avdia's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Lillard. No good off the back of the rim.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
Here's Halliburton. Holiday grabs the miss. Portland trailing here. Here's Lillard. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got his 4th assist in this one.
Watch out now. Lillard is smoking and looking to score every time he touches it.
Got it.
Boy, he's playing out of his head, nailing everything. And the defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now, and so far, no go.
Halliburton against Lillard. 4-3. Lillard can't get that one to fall.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Tyrese Halliburton getting it done for Indiana. He's been doing damage on the offensive end all night. 28 points in this one. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And on the floor for Portland here in the 4th. Jeremy Grant out there with Shaedon Sharpe. Then there's Damian Lillard. Then there's Robert Williams. And it's Henderson in at the shooting guard position.
Yeah, despite standing about 6'2", Henderson has a big-time vertical. And he plays a lot bigger than his height.
2 shots.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
Could have taken the lead there, but instead, they're going to have to settle for the tie.
Oh, Grant throws it down.
You know what? When you allow Grant to get close to the rim, you risk seeing him give you a facial right in your grill.
Here's Halliburton. Halliburton finishes strong. He
have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Lillard can't get it to go. Here's Huff. Pass to Toppin. Now here's Halliburton. Defended by Henderson. And the dunk by Halliburton.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
The offensive rebound. Sharp with it. Halliburton picks him up. Pass to Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Watch out below. Grant just showing no regard for the bucket there, looking like he was trying to tear that thing off.
And for the Pacers, they're shooting really well in this matchup. 62% from the floor. Halliburton against Williams. Some solid defense from Williams. And so Grant will bring it up for the Trailblazers. Here's Lillard. Uses the glass that time. It's good. Lillard's got 21 points in the game.
Talk about a guy who can beat you consistently from all 3 levels. That's Damian Lillard.
And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Ivica Zubac checked in for Huff. Pascal Siakam comes in for Toppin. Neesmith, he's checked in for Walker. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. So Portland going with almost an entire new group here. Klingett, he's checked in for Williams. Avdia comes in for Grant. Kamara, he's checked in for Sharp. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Henderson. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He seems pretty disappointed with the three-point shooting, telling his crew, we have to start making more outside shots. I want to see more threes out there. Let's get aggressive. Coach is hoping some big production can make a splash for them.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Portland.
I mean, those swats, they can get into your head, make you think twice about shooting it. So it's about more than just those block numbers.
You know something else, guys? You know, they came out of that tunnel sprinting in a full stride sprint. That translated to the floor and lots of success in the fast break game.
Fades and shoots. The rebound by Neesmith. Neesmith's got his 4th rebound in this one. Nembhard, the pass to Zubac. Here's Halliburton. Oh, the sweet touch inside by Halliburton.
What a big-time play by Tyrese Halliburton. Simply putting his team on his back.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Drops in the 3. Lillard's got 12 points here in the second half.
You can see the confidence Lillard has by how cool and calm he is when they need a big bucket.
Halliburton for 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
Here's Lillard. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Boy, it is so difficult not to foul Lillard. I mean, you never know exactly how to shade him defensively because he's so versatile.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
In a close contest, you have to put the ball in the hands of someone who will find a way to put up points.
A nice shot by Halliburton.
Halliburton, one of those young guys that you want with the rock in his hand at crunch time. He always seems to deliver.
And here's Lillard. Takes a 13-footer. Siakam pulls down the board. 58 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. Down low. Siakam in the post. He's covered by Holiday to tie it up. Yes! And he's tied it up. What a shot!
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. So it's Portland now for three. Here's Lillard. They get it back.
That's exactly how you win a rebound battle. Get good position and then use your strength to hold on to that position.
Siakam finds Halliburton. Back to Siakam. Nembhard outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Halliburton. Can't cash it in. Deal with it. And he drives in. It's good!
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. What's the best strategy for him?
I think this comes down to whether they want to go for 3 to win it or send it to overtime with the 2. I think either way, it's going to happen off the inbounds pass, and they need to get a good shot, 2 or 3.
So a close game sees Portland taking this one. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Damian, I mean, the stat line was just outstanding for you tonight. You had it going early. How were you able to be so effective?
I mean, like you said, I came out to start the game and I was aggressive. Looking for opportunities, getting downhill, getting to the free throw line. And I think once I came out aggressive like that, they just started to react. And, I just let the defense make the plays for me. I see that weak side come in, I was making the plays. And I was just trying to keep them off balance. Once I saw the ball going in and I had a good rhythm to the game, if they help, make the right play. If they don't, be aggressive and go score. And it worked for me all night long.
Thanks so much, Dame.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Damian Lillard.
No, I got the wave, I don't even swim. And it's lit. And it's lit. And it's lit.
Laughing with the bosses, toasting up with the goons. I take it, making room. The elephant is a goat.
Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. It's the East All-Stars facing the West All-Stars. A look at the starting group for the East All-Stars. They've got Donovan Mitchell. Jason Tatum is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Towns in at the 5 down low. Now here's Curry. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. over Mitchell. And the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Curry against Brunson. Right side Tatum. No good on that one. Durant with some nice D. Tatum against James. We play just over a minute here in the first. Towns with the defensive effort. Here's Brunson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Staying strong inside. Brunson going right into the coverage to get the call.
The East All-Stars shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. That one falls for Brunson. Both free throws good for Brunson. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Outside, James. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Count it.
Tell you what, Tatum using his length for positioning inside, able to operate well in the paint.
James with it, now guarded by Tatum. And they double up James. And the layup falls.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the East. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Good luck against Giannis in the paint. Get out of the way is probably your best option.
LeBron passes to Curry. Shoots over Brunson, and no good. Trying to use the glass. Mitchell against Gilgeous-Alexander. Mitchell kicks to Tatum. Beyond the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Tatum's got 5 points so far.
Really smooth release from Tatum on that three. Makes that shot look effortless.
Wembanyama, he's checked in for the West. And these All-Stars also making a switch. Brown, he's checked in for Jason Tatum. Here's LeBron. Oh, what a play! Woo!
LeBron showing you how he does it. A stylish flush by King James.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh.
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
Wembanyama against Giannis. Outside for Curry. A three-pointer off the mark. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the East. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Kevin, thanks. Jaylen Brown has put it all together. He said, I'm figuring out my spots to be aggressive. That's in my DNA. But also showing how I've grown. Being a great screener, delivering passes on time and on target. That's important to being a great teammate. I'm focused on being a better basketball player. Kevin?
Yeah, and he's a smart one too, right, David? He is something else. Outstanding stuff, DA, as always. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Well, something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
And boy, when you see someone hurting like this, it's always scary.
You're exactly right. I mean, with the way it looks, what we have to hope for now is that somehow it's not a long-term issue.
Tatum, he's checked in for the East. Garland is checked in for the East. 1:19 left here in the opening quarter. West All-Stars with the rebound. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Curry with the three. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
Off a pass, Steph Curry, that one is always going in, or almost always going in.
Towns a screen on Curry. Garland against Curry. Garland, no good. The West trails by 7. James with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Left side Curry. Puts up a 3. Rebound by Mitchell. And here are the East All-Stars. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock.
And, you know, at almost 7 feet tall, Antetokounmpo is dangerous down inside, really. I mean, the defense has to be physical with him if they want to have a chance at preventing him from scoring in the paint.
And some changes here for the West All-Stars. Williams, he's checked in for James. Edwards comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's James Harden in for Curry. The East also changing it up. Mobley comes in for Towns. And Lillard subbed in for Mitchell.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with. A beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him with an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
Pass to Mobley. And the rejection by Harden. Doesn't go that time. And so it's the East All-Stars. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. The one goal they had coming into this game was to not let Curry beat them. And so far, their defense on Steph has been tremendous. We'll return shortly. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the East All-Stars.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
Victor Wembanyama is out there with Williams. Then it's Harden. Then there's Edwards. And it's Jokic in at the center position. So that's the West All-Stars 5 as we get into the second quarter. Harden outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Siakam.
Well, you know, Harden will do that every chance he gets. He cleverly goes into the defender looking for the contact to draw the foul, and nobody does it better.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Durant's checked in. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for the East. Harden against Garland. Mobley dishes to Tatum. Wembanyama with the rebound. The West trails by 9. Over in the corner, Edwards. Harden outside. Out to KD. Pulls it up. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
When it comes to catch and shoot situations, Durant as reliable as it gets.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Now for an update on Jalen Brunson's injury, let's go to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for the East All-Stars. He said it appears to be a moderate wrist sprain. He's definitely out for the rest of tonight, and he'll probably need some recovery time beyond that. Guys, back to you.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Here's Brown. The West All-Stars getting their last shot to go. And another miss by the East. The West trails by 5. Harden outside. pass to Wembanyama. Back to Harden. 5 on the clock. The West All-Stars need to get a shot off here. A shot by Wembanyama, no good. From 11 feet away, and Durant sends it back. Now here's KD, the fast break opportunity. And Wembanyama too much inside.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Brown against KD. To end the cold streak, Wembanyama with the rebound. Edwards looking it over. Here's Harden. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Harden's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, I tell you what, with Harden, sometimes it seems the more the defense bodies him up, the more determined and effective he is in scoring.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. It's Durant on the wing. To the left wing. Jokic finds Durant. Harden with it. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Harden's so good at getting the shot he wants and making tough shots when he has to. Great agility.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And some changes here for the West All-Stars. James checked in for Wembanyama. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Edwards. And Stephen Curry subbed in for James Harden. The East also changing it up. Towns is checked in for Mobley. And Giannis is subbed in for Garland. Now here's Giannis. He has 6. 6 to shoot. To end the drought. Antetokounmpo converts inside.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Back to Durant. Takes the 3. Good on the triple. Durant's got the lead up to 2 now for the West All-Stars.
Poetry in motion. Such a smooth stroke. You assume when Durant lets it go, that 3 ball's going down.
Towns, the pass to Giannis. 35 seconds left here in the second. 13 feet away. It's rebounded by the West.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Floats one up. Tough 2 from Durant.
Man, it's so impressive the way Durant gets that floater off so fast. I mean, at nearly 7 feet tall with guard-like quickness, that should almost be outlaw.
And that one's good. Antetokounmpo.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Outside Curry. Over Mitchell. That one wide left. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's the West All-Stars. They finish off the second quarter with a tremendous 17-4 run. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And so Curry will bring it up for the West. The lead is 2. On the court right now for the East All-Stars. They've got Karl Anthony Towns. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Jaylen Brown. Then it's Tatum and it's Antetokounmpo in at the 4-man position. To the paint. The setup and the slam by Giannis.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
LeBron kicks to Curry. James outside. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5.
Well, this is why SGA is a focal point of his offense, because of that ability to score.
Here's Mitchell. The East All-Stars check on 2 more.
I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
Yeah, really good sign for them offensively. They should keep getting him touches. Make sure he gets shots here.
Pass to Durant. Outside for Curry. Off target from 3-point range.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And Tatum knows how to find his guys in their spots now. A solid passer at his position.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points in the quarter.
Delicious dime from Curry there. One of the reasons his teammates love playing with him.
Mitchell finds Tatum. Tatum gets it to go inside. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
Pass to LeBron. And he banks in the layup. And that's now 6 points for LeBron.
And making it look easy, LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Giannis says, get off me.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And the basket by Tatum.
A 3 of his own for Tatum. That is how you respond.
It's Durant on the wing. Kicks it out to LeBron. Jason Tatum grabs the board. Brown dishes to Giannis. Here's Towns. It's rebounded by the West. 1:42 left to play here in the third. Here's James. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Tatum's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 6. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Weight room muscle on display there, James. Even when he gets hit, he can still score.
And some changes here for the West All-Stars. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Durant. And Anthony Edwards subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And then for the East All-Stars, Evan Mobley's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Garland comes in for Jason Tatum. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Mitchell.
And you can tolerate gaps like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Harden's checked in. Jokic on top, covered by Mobley.
Exceptional strength. Harden is so smart at creating opportunities to get to the free throw line.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the West All-Stars.
The way they've been able to consistently get past the defense and to the cup has been most impressive. They've almost made it look pedestrian.
And on top of that, they're getting a lot of points off assists. And it's always a good sign when your team is working as a cohesive unit.
Giannis's teammates know he's selfless. He's going to get the ball to the open guy, and it's on you to find your shot.
Curry finds Edwards. Oh, Edwards!
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Inside. Here's Jokic. Good! Jokic can indeed take a little contact.
Jokic able to play through contact and seems unstoppable when he's that close to the hole.
Here's Giannis. The West All-Stars pull it in. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Curry. Curry crashes inside.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the West All-Stars. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. He'll get you back to the action after this break. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. We've got Durant, and Wembanyama is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Edwards in at the 2 guard. So that's who's on the floor for the West All-Stars. So it's the West now. Jason Tatum missing his last shot. Floats one, and Durant lays it in. Durant's got the lead up to 7 now for the West All-Stars.
Yeah, you know, at first glance, you might think Durant has trouble finishing through contact, but think again, folks. I mean, you can't measure desire by body type.
Now, Wembanyama. After Jaylen Brown's 3-pointer that didn't go. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Edwards from the arc. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. And now it's a 10-point West All-Star lead. 60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. Brown against Durant. 5 to shoot. Brown the pass to Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists in the game. The West leading by 7. Outside Durant. Back to Edwards. Pass to Wembanyama. Durant against Brown. Fader on the way. And it's off the back rim. No good. The East trail by 7. Brown jams it in.
This is Brown with that amazing athleticism, putting on a show out there with jams like that.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. So for the West, Jokic has checked in for Wembanyama. LeBron comes in for Davis. And it's Stephen Curry in for Edwards. Towns, he's checked in for the East. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Garland. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Ulrich. David?
Hey, guys, during the last break, here's what Mark Daigneault was telling his team. And he was real calm during the timeout. He was smiling when he told the team, we're up. Game plan is working. Go out there and have fun. It's always fun when you're up late, guys.
Thanks, David. Now James. after Jason Tatum missed on that last three-pointer.
Yet another stellar night for LeBron offensively so far. In some ways, he's just unstoppable.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. The three from Tatum. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. Outside Durant. Here's Jokic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, Jokic is a true point center because he can do it all. He'll lead the break at times. He's one of the most unique talents in the NBA.
Taking 2 shots.
That one is no good. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. 11-point game.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Brown dishes to Mitchell. Lets it go with the three. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. Jokic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's KD. Oh, Durant. What concentration.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Pass to Jokic. And then Durant with the jam.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Timeout called, East All-Stars. We've got 1:23 left to play in the final quarter. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Here's Brown.
And Brown is a guy who is hunting contact. Defenders have to be more cautious around him when they're defending.
At the line for the East All-Stars.
That free throw missing.
Taking 2 shots.
And he's good on the second.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Here's James. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
And Brown is quite unselfish as a player, always willing to get the ball to the open teammate.
Here's KD. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Mitchell outside. Over in the corner, Brown. Going inside. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Oh, great pass by Mitchell. He can run your offense, slide over to the 2 as well, giving you some great backcourt versatility.
Now here's LeBron, and James throws it down.
They maintain focus all night and along the way put on quite a show.
And, you know, everybody in the building knows this is a wrap, a done deal. Put this one in the W column.
And here are the East All-Stars now. The West All-Stars getting their last shot to go.
And Tatum does a little bit of everything, and he's especially skilled down low. Fantastic at drawing the defense into him and playing off the contact while he's going up for a shot.
2 shots.
And so Tatum nails them both. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now Edwards. Williams kicks to Edwards. It's over Garland. And there's Edwards on the assist from Williams. And the West leads by 12. Lillard outside. From the arc. Not going to go that time. So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Kevin Durant.
And it'll be just fine. Yeah, now go and turn me loose. I'm getting in my groove. I'm being real good right now. Now go and turn me loose. You know I can't lose. Now go and turn me loose. Come on, baby, I'm all in my zone. The way that I'm rocking, you know that it's on. Last record was truly imperial. We're back in the lab, making new material. Eating rappers for breakfast, I've been skipping the cereal. Where I made it from, it's like quite the miracle. But I don't take nothing for granted. I would keep y'all dancing for a decade down. Now we landed. It's a feeling you can't describe. Now go and close your eyes, and it'll be alright. Yeah. It's a feeling you can't describe. We on a steady climb, and it'll be just fine. Yeah. Now go and turn me loose. I'm getting in my groove. Now go and turn me loose. You know I can't lose. Now go and turn me loose. Yeah. All I wanna say, I just wanna do my thing and have myself a nice day. I'm feeling pretty good. I think so, man. All I wanna say, I just wanna do my thing and have myself a nice day. Oh, yeah. Now go and turn me loose. I'm getting in my groove. Now go and turn me loose. You know I can't lose. Now go and turn me loose.
Let's meet your Philadelphia 76ers. At the power forward position, at 6'8", number 9. At the other forward position, at 6'8", number 8, Paul George. At shooting guard, 6'4".
Welcome all. Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. Risache and Johnson, they're the forwards. Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's a Kongwu in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Philadelphia, Paul George out there with Kelly Oubre. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then it's Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the 2 spot. Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah. This should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs straight blows and show off what they can do down low.
Oh, the electric Tyrese Maxey.
Young against Maxey. Young can't hit. Now the 76ers with it. Pass to Embiid. Here's Maxey. And that one is hammered home.
He's a small guy with big hops. Maxey goes up high for that finish.
Here's Young. Kongwu, a screen on Maxey. And Young, here we go. Well, Grant, aside from making the East Finals in 2021, how would you assess Trae Young's teams?
Well, they're always solid offensive teams, but Trey is the type of player that you need to surround with defensive-minded guys, and he hasn't really had that.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Oubre finds Embiid. Back to Oubre. The kick out to Maxey. Gets the 3 ball to go. Maxey's got 7 points.
So locked in from range. Maxey almost makes it look effortless.
Outside Johnson. Young against Maxey. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Tyrese Maxey.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
And both free throws good for Young. And Joel Embiid with a number of different co-stars in his time in Philly, Richard.
Yes, Ben Simmons in his prime, Jimmy Butler, James Harden, they've all come and gone. But in Tyrese Maxey, Embiid might have found the tag team partner for the long haul.
Grimes' shot is off.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
There's Young with the 3. It's hauled in by Oubre. The 76ers have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Over to the wing. Grimes, the pass to Oubre. Here's Maxey. It's good from the top of the key. 9 points in the game.
Now that's confidence right there. This is when you know Maxey is feeling it.
Pass to Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
These are his first free throws of the game. LeVert's checked in for the Hawks. And he can't hit the second. The Hawks have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Pass to Young. Takes the 3. To the right side. Back to Okongwu. Right side Young. To the inside. Here's Daniels. And here's LeVert for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
That's a big make for LeVert. Should help his confidence.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And here's Embiid. There's 1:54 left in the first quarter. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. And here's LeVert for 3. And the Hawks with another 3.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Outside Maxey. To halt the run. And he takes it up and lays it in. Maxey's got 11 points.
That is fierce. You want to see a player with no fear? That is Tyrese Maxey.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA, the Hawks are figuring it out. Coach Quinn Snyder said, growth isn't linear. We want to just keep improving. The players have bought in. They're working. They're practicing hard, hitting the film. Everybody has been absolutely coachable. I think we're learning. Guys, it's all about the journey here.
Yeah, trying to take that next step. That's how it's done. Thanks, Allie.
This is why so many, including myself, are excited about Maxey's future, showing how phenomenal of a scorer he can be.
Now here's LeVert. 6 points for him. Johnson for 3. It doesn't go for him.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Grimes, the pass to Maxey. Pass to Grimes. 5 on the clock. And here's Oubre from the arc. Offensive rebound. Embiid's shot is good.
Love the activity from Embiid. Just doing whatever he can to keep plays alive. Getting rewarded for it there.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Young. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
And usually that's a bucket for him. But look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
A nice shot by Grimes.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
What a performance for Tyrese Maxey. He has been the story for the 76ers. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. More 2K action in just a moment. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. We got Risache. Terrence Mann is out there with George Niang. Then it's Clint Capella, and it's LeVert in at the point. Here's Risache. No points so far. With an MVP trophy under his belt, Joel Embiid has only become more dominant, RJ.
I think that 2023 MVP increased his confidence. It allowed him to feel like he really was the best player in the world. And I think it motivated him to keep pushing himself. And the results speak for themselves because the stats, they back that up. And that's the thing about a superstar like Embiid. He does have a score-first mentality, but he trusts his teammate. He knows when to make the right pass.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And it's Butler with the jam.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Hawks trail by 6. Now here's Mann. We're about a minute and a half into this second quarter. And it's blocked by Embiid.
Love to see Embiid swatting down shots, taking advantage of his size and frame.
Spins. Outside Butler. Here's McCain, defended by Niang. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Philadelphia shooting their third free throw shot of the game. Oubre, he's checked in for the Sixers. Grimes comes in for Butler.
For your Sixers, McCain. Shooting one.
Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, Wonder.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
Now here's Embiid. Here's McCain. Here's Yabusele. Outside Oubre. Shot clock at 6. From behind the arc. To the wing, right side. Pass to McCain. Here's Grimes. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Hawks trail by 9. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rush stretch offensively. They could really use a basket. And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
2 minutes remaining.
The Hawks have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Man, the pass to Okongwu. Fast break, Philadelphia. Yabusele. Finished off the break. And the 76ers lead by 9.
And they've made themselves easy pickings. Sloppy ball control creates an easily converted turnover.
Inside. It's intercepted. A minute and a half left to play in the first half. Here's Grimes. He's checked by LeVert. To the paint. Drops in the layup for two. And it's an 11-point Philadelphia lead.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Atlanta making some changes here. Johnson, he's checked in for Niang. Risache comes in for Mann. And Daniels is subbed in for LeVert. Pass to Daniels. Outside Johnson. Takes it inside. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
I do like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
The shot's good.
The control of Young, unleashing a devastating dribble move and finding the shot.
Here's George. Yabusele uses the glass on the layup.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
Hawks trail by 11. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Yeah, what a look. I mean, Young, a high-level passer.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. George finds Maxey. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Maxey's got 17 points.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Young looking around. Cash! Trae Young with a triple.
Yeah, Trae Young can change the course of a game with his outside shooting.
Oubre passes to Grimes. Off target with the three. Here's Daniels. No good on the buzzer beater. So we conclude the first half. Philadelphia on top, up 8. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Joel, some fireworks early. What's going to be critical to keeping it rolling?
Just keep moving the ball, get stops, and I think the kids just moving the ball, playing together. We've been doing that, and we got some hot guys, and we got to keep feeding them.
Ball movement is key, guys.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Without question, Tyrese Maxey displaying all his skills today.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
They've got Tyrese Maxey. Joel Embiid is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then there's Paul George, and it's Grimes in a 2.